Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at two pairs of my all-time favorite silhouette, the Jordan 1. So these pairs got like a late release in India, although they dropped. I think one of them dropped back in September and the other one is a more recent pickup. So let's take a quick look at both of these sneakers. Now I must tell you that both of these are Japan, or do I say Tokyo colorways. Now in 2020, Jordan brand has been releasing a lot of Tokyo inspired sneakers, and from what I hear, that's because they had the Olympics 2020 in Japan, so Jordan brand wanted to do the right thing, have a few Japan or Tokyo exclusives or whatever it is. Without much further ado, let me lift the lid on both these pairs. Right, as you can tell from this slightly different colored OG box, you have the Midnight Navy, which is a concept Japan pair. It's got a slightly different paper in comparison to other Jordan sneakers. And that's the pair right there. I have obviously laced it up to save us some time through this video. And the second pair, although it doesn't say it's a concept Japan sneaker, it did mention that it's inspired by the fast-paced life in Tokyo, and that is the Jordan 1 Biohack. Let me get both these sneakers out of their boxes so we can discuss them and their details. There you have it, the Jordan 1 Biohack, or the Baroque brown as they call it, going by the toe area, and of course the nicely color blocked Midnight Navy. But before anything else, the smell test, because I'm getting my hands on Jordan 1s for the first time since March. So that's been like 8 months. Let's get into it. Ooh, almost fell there. I don't know what it is about Jordan 1s and how they smell that way, but hey, let's now get that all out of the way and go into the sneakers itself. Both these sneakers have a primarily nubuck covered upper. Now the Midnight Navy pair, all the navy bits right here are all nubuck. The white bits are nice soft tumble leather. You can see all the textures and the grain of the leather, and it's kind of super soft. The nubuck is kind of ashy, nothing great, nothing cheap. The nubuck just tends to get a lot ashier really quick, and I've seen that on my previous pairs as well. All the white bits, like I said, are all tumble leather, like you can see on this heel area as well. You have a silver swoosh, a theme that's common even with the Biohack sneaker, but we'll get to that. You have a silver swoosh, and the favorite detail that I like on this sneaker is this jeweled wings logo. It's nice, it's my first pair with the jewel wing logo. And speaking of first, it's also my first pair with an all leather tongue. Like you can see, the white tumble leather extends all the way into the tongue, where instead of the Nike Air tab, they have the Nike Air embroidered in there. A navy outsole, a white midsole with an air unit inside, like on every other Jordan 1. And of course, it's got the Co.JP branding on the insole, done in white on the navy insole. That's a concept Japan. From what I hear, you have a texturized sock liner and the insides of the tongue as well. And here on the inside of the tongue, you have this tag which says 2001-2020. That's because this is a reissue of a pair that had dropped back in 2001 only in Japan, and I think those were limited to about 3,000 pairs, whereas this, being a wider release, has just the year 2001 and 2020, so 19 years later. An interesting fact is that Japan exclusive back in 2001, those 3,000 pairs were actually mids and not highs. True to size, you know how it goes with all of these Jordan 1s. And now let's take a quick look at the Biohack. Now this is kind of reminiscent of the undefeated highs. The color blocking is kind of similar to that specific pair, but it is not an undefeated collab, it's just a standalone sneaker. Now unlike the Midnight Navy, all of this upper is all nubuck. So all of the panels, all nubuck, all through the shoe. Like I was saying, you have the silver swoosh right here, and I must say that this is the craziest color blocking I've ever seen on a Jordan 1 pair. A lot of people weren't feeling it because it was too wild, but I think it's just the right color blocking, I don't know how they got this color blocking so on point. You have the steel kind of toe box, again all nubuck, perforated, the navy on the mudguard, and the eyelets right here, black in this mid area, and the Baroque brown all on the heel. Shocking, or do I say hot pink, on the sock liner. This is like a smoother sock liner, and you have that teal and shock pink insole right there too. For lack of a better color, I would say this is like a mango yellow. It's not an orange, it's like a mango. It looks so delicious, and I mean, I think this entire bit right here reminds me of a fruit punch. And the Nike Air tab is sewn on over here rather than being placed like on the other Jordan ones. So the placement of the Nike Air is more or less the same on both pairs, smack there in the middle, and the stitching is done in teal. An interesting fact is that the entire tongue is an exposed foam tongue. I'm not a big fan of that, but it doesn't really put me off that much. Another thing that I totally missed in earlier pictures or release details was that this bit right here have that fluorescent pop of neon, and it's not stitched on like on other pairs. This is reminiscent of the Roti Jordan ones, which also had these flops, and a couple of other pairs, but the Roti is the only one that I have. Your Wings logo pressed in right there, and this midsole, man, like it gives me that aged vibe, that nice feel, but at the same time it's greenish. Like, I don't know, I just love the sneaker and an all black outsole. I'm happy that I always prefer an outsole that's all dark rather than just being white or icy. So I'm happy that they did that with this sneaker. Again, true to size, nothing out of the ordinary. And yeah, that's about it for both these pairs. I slipped them on feet, and I must tell you that they feel a lot more different just by holding these pairs in hand. I don't know if it's the quality of construction being better, or they feel a lot more firmer, toe box area especially. Or maybe it's just been so long since I've slipped on a fresh pair of Jordan 1s that I've actually forgotten. And of course, both these pairs came with alternate lace options. You have this hot pink right here for the biohack, and nice flat white laces for the midnight navy. I think I'm going to keep the black laces on the biohack because it's already popping. But as for the midnight navy, as you can see, they have these rope laces or these rounded oval laces, and I think they go really nice with this pair because it's got that entire OG midnight navy vibe. But I've also seen the pair pop real well with these flat white laces. They look like this nice, you know, all these streetwear minimal Instagram pages, how they have all of these people with all broad pants or 501 jeans, and they have minimal sneakers. So yeah, the white laces on these give a very hidden NY vibe. What do you think? What laces should I go with for both these pairs? Let me know in the comments. I'm now gonna slip them on feet to show you what they look like. Well, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching. If you stayed all the way through to the end, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you love these sneakers or if you love Jordan 1s in general. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.